All right, you're live.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Stock Analysis Power Hour. My name is Glenn, Senior Stock Market Strategist for VectorVest. Glad to be here. Glad to have all of you here as it's all about you. This is all about, I like to think of this as a subscriber appreciation day or appreciation session where we look at just your stocks. No news, no anything else. We're going to look at a little bit of market timing, but it's all about looking at your stocks. If you can hear me loud and clear, by all means, please respond in the affirmative, preferably with VV Nation, to let me know that we are coming in loud and clear. Hot and humid Boston. It's hot here in North Carolina too. Good googly muggly. There's a lot of hot nation going on. Jeff says, Power Hour, let's kick it. We're going to make it happen. It's all about you. And once the alert hits, I want to reach out to all of the new people that are coming in on board today. Not you guys yet. A lot of you, I see the names. I know the names. I know that you are regulars to VV Nation. But I am looking for shouting out to all of the brand new people that are here. Not yet, not yet, not yet. And I'm looking at the names. None of you here can say that you're new. None of you, maybe Frolio may be new. But I'm looking at some of the names. I want to make sure that I shout out the brand new people to the room once the alert hits and everyone is here. Once again, thank you guys for being here to support the channel. Thank you for this community that we have called VV Nation. And again, once I see the alert is hit, I really want to start off with acknowledging all of the new people that are here. All right, so a lot of people are hearing me loud and clear. I'm glad. Mukesh, not yet. Not yet. I know we're going to be looking at your stocks, but not yet. Not yet. Give me the opportunity to do so. So I know the alert was set. Clay, I know, set it. So I'm just waiting for it to hit. Once it does, we're going to keep on moving on. Or if this is what we have, I'm fine with that, either or. I'm going to treat you all as if I only had one person here compared to I had 1,000 people here. I got the energy to make this rock and roll. Glenn, do you do this every Wednesday? Well, today is not Wednesday. Today is Tuesday. This is about the third power hour that we've had. We're just going along to make sure that it's something that you guys want to see. As we get to know that, we'll do more and more of them as well. No name. Hold on. I'm going to check stocks. Now, it shows me I got 100 people here. That may be what we got, and that's fine. That's fine. So now we got 151 people. Now, this is what I want to do. For all of the brand new people to the channel, I want you to type a 1. Now, all my regular people, step back for a second. It's not for you. It is for all of the brand new eyeballs that we have on the channel today. Type a 1. If you are brand new to the channel, type a 1 in the room. I want to shout out to all the brand new people. I want to bring them into the light, into the forefront, to look at all of the brand new people, and I want VV Nation to welcome them to the room. All right? I want VV Nation to welcome all of the brand new people to the room. We don't do this enough. We don't do this enough. And today, again, this is like a subscriber appreciation day. I want to put the light, the shine on the people who have taken time out of their day to be here and take a look at what VectorVest has to offer them. So all my brand new, I see the ones coming in. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm looking at all of the ones coming in. And again, VV Nation, I want you to show them some love by typing the word welcome. I want you, VV Nation, to show some love to the brand new peeps in here by typing welcome. And yes, James, this is being recorded. All right. So all you guys that are typing in 1, I want you to look at VectorVest Nation, and I want you to know that we are welcoming you here today with open arms. It's all about you and all about your stocks. You could have gone to any other YouTube channel today. but you chose us, and I want to put some light and put some shine on you guys today. So I'm going to clap. I can't use my stream deck because it ain't working yet, but there you go. All my new people in the room, look at VV Nation. This is what we're all about. This is what we are all about, and this is your day to get to take a look at your stocks. All right, so thank you, VV Nation, for stepping up and standing out for all of the new folks in the room today. I hope my new people today feel welcome. Now, to all of the new people today, I'm going to give you an opportunity. If you like what you see today, we would love to welcome you to VV Nation with open arms. So sometime along the way, if you feel compelled to, hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell icon so that you'll be alerted to when new ideas, new videos, new anything comes out on the channel. You will get an alert. All right. So with that, and no, this is not Glenn's stock tent revival. If that was the case, we could buy the stock. Woo! But I'm not going down that path. Yes, I'm a little different as a YouTuber. I love to have fun when we talk about stocks, but it's a serious business. You know, people are investing their money into the stock market. And what VectorVest does for you is we give you an opportunity to make better decisions. We're not going to tell you what to buy or what not to buy, but we will give you insights on when to buy, what to buy, and when to sell. But you guys have to make the decisions, all right? So I'm not an influencer that's here to tell you, hey, go buy this stock because I want you to go buy this stock. We've got no interest in what stocks, we got no ulterior motive, I should say, in any of the stocks that we talk about. And if you ever ask me, I will always tell you what stocks I am currently investing in. I am transparent that way. I don't want anybody to ever think that I'm pushing or pumping a stock ever. That's not what we do. All right, with that being said, we're going to start off by going into the VectorVest system, and I'm going to look at some of the most widely traded stocks today. All right, stocks like Silo up 106% today. Paysign up 20%. Cost up 16%. Digital Turbine up 15%. And Goldman Sachs, they beat earnings a couple days ago, up 2.5%. So, but there's something interesting about Goldman Sachs that I want you to take a look at as well. And as a brand new subscriber, as a brand new person looking at these stocks that are going up, where does VectorVest come into play to help you to make decisions on those stocks? I'm glad you asked those questions. As we do our stock analysis, we have indicators that will help you to make decisions. Specifically, these proprietary indicators called RV, RS, RT, VST, and CI. All of these indicators, we make it simple. They're all cast on a scale between 0 and 2, where above 1 is favorable and below 1 is unfavorable. Relative value looks at a stock's long-term upside potential. Should this stock outperform the market? Now, we see that Silo is up today 105%. Long-term upside potential is below 1. So even though the stock is up today bigly, do you want to buy it? Well, if you're a long-term investor, you may not want to buy it, that this is just news-driven. But that's interesting, useful information before you go and buy the stock. RS, relative safety. It's an indicator. It's a safety indicator. It looks at the stock's ability to meet or exceed earnings expectations quarter over quarter, year over year. A relative safety is everything that's financially backed behind the stock. Does this company have the means to meet or exceed earnings? Earnings is the engine that drives the stock's price higher. Relative timings. This is our technical indicator. Is the stock in an uptrend or not? Above 1, the stock's in an uptrend. The higher above 1 it is, the faster in an uptrend it is, and the opposite going down. VST is our master indicator for ranking stocks. It looks at relative value, relative safety, relative timing, and puts it into that scaling between 0 and 2. Now, no matter what stock you look at in the VectorVest system, you can put them all on an even playing field, whether the stock is $1 or $1,000 based on that VST. All right, above 1, it's a good quality stock. CI is an indicator of a stock's ability to withstand long or lengthy price declines. Add that in with that upside potential. These are stocks that go up more than they go down. Useful information, not just data. So the reason why I wanted to start off with this is, as newer investors or as potential stock purchases, this is where VectorVest comes in to help you to make those decisions. Now, the reason why I have Goldman Sachs in here, because many of you, especially if you're brand new, don't know that we put out information on stocks just about every single day. I'm going to move over to something real quick. And if you ever go to our main website, what am I looking for? Program stories. Go to our main website, www.vectorvest.com. This is where you come to. All right, and there's a lot of information right here. But go over to where you see articles and click on it. We put out news articles just about every day on stocks. Goldman Sachs. Why did I have Goldman Sachs in the list? Goldman Sachs earnings beat fueled by uptick in fixed income trading. 3 other reasons to buy Goldman Sachs. You can simply click on that story, and that story will give you more information on that stock. I let you know this because there's a lot of people, again, that don't realize that we go above and beyond to give you information on stocks that are making news in the market. Thus the reason why Goldman Sachs is in the list today. So all you have to do is go to www.vectorvest.com, go over to the stories, and look at, we give information on stocks every single day. You'll also notice that as we are in the program, you'll see something flash across your screen. If I don't get to look at one of your stocks today, I'm going to give you a free gift. If you go to www.vectorvest.com/YTFSA, as you see scrolling across the screen, you can get a free stock analysis on any stock you want. That is my gift to you today for saying thank you for stopping by. You can do that. I'm going to try to look at as many of your stocks today. Again, it's all about you for this full hour. It's all about your stocks. All right, so we're going to start off real quick. I got another portfolio to look at. We're going to come back to that in a second. I'm going to go to customer picks number 1. All right, it's an empty list. Let's start looking at your stocks right now. Right now, VV Nation, step back for me one more second. All of the people that typed the 1 in the room as being brand new to the room, I want to look at your stocks first. Now, I'm going to look at the names. I'm going to look at the names of the people that are popping up. I know the regular people, but I want to look at the people who are brand new to the channel. I want to start off with you guys right away. All right, so VV Nation, step back, let them step up, and let them put their stocks in now. All right, I'll come back to you, VV Nation, in a second. So we're going to put in Nail, comma. Can you look at Nail? I got you. Bikram Jet, I know you, so I'm not going to put your stock up yet. I'm going to look at IMMR, comma. I'm going to look at NFE, comma. I'm going to look at NNE. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Names that I don't know. Names that I don't know. And VV Nation, thank you so much for stepping back, for letting them type in their stocks. MU, comma, TSM, comma, Lindsay, do I know you? Put that up there anyway. Brian, I don't know that name. All right, TMF. Now notice that as I type them in, I'm typing in a stock followed by a comma. That's it. Ford is F, comma, Alma is AMD, comma, Walter, I know you already, so I'm not ready for you yet. LYV, I'm looking at the brand new eyeballs to the channel, man. I'm saying thank you guys for being here, and I want to shout you out. Joseph, AFL, comma, Dean, LAB, is that an ETF for LA? I think it's LABU. I think it's LABU, Dean, that you're looking for. Mukesh, I know you. I think I do. I'll put it in anyway. Ali, Adam, LABU, I didn't put a comma, LABU, comma, LCID, comma, Ali, Adam, that's, is ADX, I'm gonna say it's probably ADX, comma, Sash, URI, got you. Walter, don't be mad at me. I got you. I'm going to go look at your stocks too. Onto, Asif, I know you. Manju, I know you. Uparik? Okay, you didn't put anything. Rafat, that's not a stock, Rafat. That's your name. All right. I think that's enough to get us started. So now, here we are. These are stocks that I didn't prepare for you. These are stocks that you gave me, 19 new stocks. John says, newbies keep putting stocks in, so Glenn has 200 new stocks today. Nope, I got it right now. Here's my new stocks. Michael, I'm going to put in Costco for you. All right, so now, As I look at these stocks, LNTH I like. I'm going to hold off on LNTH. Kathleen, hi Kathleen. Kathleen, I'm going to do your stocks on the next go round. Here we go. Now, the beautiful thing about looking at VectorVest, all right, when I put a stock into the VectorVest system, the stocks are automatically sorted by the master indicator VST. So no matter what stock you gave me, look at where your stock falls in the list based on our master indicator. I've got a graph layout that we're going to set up that I use specifically for the power hour. What I'm going to do now, so the worst stock on the list is NFE. And it's the only sell recommended stock. Let's talk about, if you own it, what to do with it. I'm going to graph all of these stocks, and I set up a specific graph looking at what I call the Star Search layout, which looks at two Bollinger Bands. I have an outside Bollinger Band, which is a 20-day look-back period with 3 standard deviations, and the yellow bars, Bollinger Bands, are 20-day look-back with a 1 standard deviation. The reason why I like that, for the people who are here, is it gives me clear inclinations of 3 lanes, like you have on a highway, all right? And this is the fast lane, this is the middle lane, this is the slow lane. I like to look at a graph on a 3-month graph. I like the move on this. When I look at a graph, bottom left, top right, and in the fast lane, boom, I like the play. Now, when I look at the Bollinger Bands or look at the Star Search, the Bollinger Bands and the DPOs give me more of a detrended price oscillator. It gives me a feel of bullishness. Above the zero line is bullish. The higher above the zero line, the more bullish it is. This is a short look back period of a DPO 9. This is a longer look back period of a DPO 20. IMMR, fast lane, love the stock, good volume. And then on the side, just for the purposes of the power hour, I want to look at our indicators. Relative value, this stock's got good upside potential. Safety, I'm willing to give up a little safety. This tells me that this is more of an aggressive play. Good upside potential, lower RS, and it's in an uptrend. Earnings per share is positive. Earnings growth is positive. Sales growth, woo! And another combination I like is when sales growth outweighs earnings growth. Sales growth, if earnings is the engine that drives the stock's price higher, sales is the fuel for the engine. I always like to see sales growth a lot higher than earnings growth, and it fits that. IMMR, I like the play. All right, let's go to the next one. Next stock. TSM, bottom left, top right, fast lane, bam! Got to be in it as well. But I'm going to look at something a little differently here. Both DPOs are positive, but pulling back. Notice that volume is starting to pull down a little bit as well. Part of what I'm looking for is not only stock's price moving up, but I want it to be on rising volume as well, because it shows conviction behind the play. If you currently own this stock, right now you're still in the fast lane. Once it gets into the middle lane, you should consider taking some off the table. All right? Next stock. Wow, LABU, bottom left, top right, fast lane, boom, way to go. Watch the falling volume. I like the play in the fast lane, hitting a new 3-month high and a buy recommendation. Both DPOs are rising. Just keep your eyes on the volume. I like the pinch in the Bollinger Bands in the breakout. I like the play. Now, next one. Wow, AMD, bottom left, top right, but in the middle lane. If you own the stock, remember, we're not a broker, so I can't tell you what to buy, But look at that. It's in the middle lane. If I'm driving, what do I get in the fast lane for? So I can pass other cars. Right now, it's slowing down. It's in the middle lane. Watch the DPOs falling. Negative volume. Well, it's because of negative days. Be careful with this stock. This has been one of the hottest stocks on the planet next to NVIDIA. Be careful. So I'm not telling you to get out of it, but I am telling you might want to think about taking half off the table. To all the people in the room, does that make sense to you? Yes or no? For everybody who's in the room, does that make sense to you? Yes or no? I'm not about trying to change your mind, but as an analysis hour, I need you to think about how to best preserve your capital and grow your capital. The stock was in the fast lane, now in the middle lane. I would think about taking some off the table. All right. And Maria, there you go. You should be able to see everything over here as well as seeing the graph. All right. Let's go to the next stock. Onto. Tom Lee says pharmaceutical could pop. You know something? I hear a lot of people listen to Tom Lee. I have not listened a lot to him. I've heard a lot of people. You know something? This is why we do this power hour, because there's a lot of talking heads out there. There's a lot of influencers out there that help you or may not help you make money. I'm not giving you that kind of talk. I'm just looking at what you need to know to make a decision. That's all that I'm saying. You can listen to everybody, and always remember the people that you listen to have to be like-minded to the way that you invest in the market. I got no alternative motive at all. My job is to give you the information to help you guys make better decisions. So right now I see Onto back in the fast lane, rising DPOs. I'd like to see better volume, but better more yet. That's great English. I'd really like to see it take out the 3-month high. I like that it's in the fast lane, but I want a little bit more confirmation with it taking out the 3-month high as well. All right, let's go to the next stock. I got a lot of stocks to take a look at. Wow, Aflac, bottom left, top right, fast lane, boom. Gotta love it. All right, watch the volume though. Watch the volume, but I love the play. Solidly in the fast lane. And notice that when it's in the fast lane, you have the opportunity to make money. When it's in the middle lane, don't be afraid to take profit. Back in the fast lane, take that profit. Back in the fast lane, take that profit. I think that if you look at these stocks over and over and over again, moving from lane to lane, you'll notice that while you're in the fast lane, you have a beautiful opportunity to take profits. And that's what this layout will do. Now, builders are on the rise. Why? Because of a potential rate cut, which will hopefully help mortgage rates as well. Builders are on the rise. It's in the news, but by way of this layout, I love it. Fast lane is not really bottom left, top right. A little bit of a sideways move, as you can see here, but clearly in the fast lane. Right now, trading today, at session highs, strong day. I like the play. I definitely like the play. Jeff says, I used to listen to the talking heads, then I found VectorVest. Thank you for that. Thank you very much for that, Jeff. All right, let's keep on going down the list. Wow. Heps, bottom left, top right, middle lane, bam. Gotta love it. Akshay, are you here? You made me say bam. I meant to say boom. Gotta love the play. A little bit of a shooting star here yesterday with no follow through. Strong move, little wick at the top. I like the move on the stock. Can you go over the fast lane versus the middle lane? How do you determine the lanes? So, Sash, it's visual. 3 lanes. Fast lane, middle lane. Look at the Bollinger Bands. Slow lane. That's it in a nutshell. 3 lanes. Smaller here, fast lane, middle lane, slow lane. Sash, does that make sense? Sash, does that make sense? Glenn, your new handle for VV Nation. Wise man. Wow, thank you. Thank you for that. All right, let me keep going. Next stock, URI, United Rentals. Look at that. Beautiful breakout after the pinch of the Bollinger Bands. Wow, breaking out. The volume is there. I like this play. $730. If I was looking to get into it today, nice trading at session highs today. I'd look at 12 cents higher than the high. Can you name the bands for me? Yes, David. The middle bands right here, the yellow bands, those are the right here. Upper band, lower band. This is the 1 day, the 1 deviation. Can you see that? 20-day look back period, 20-day look back period, 1 standard deviation. I can't see if my mouse is showing that. Yeah, there it is. And then the outside bands are 20-day look back period with 3 standard deviations. All right? So there we go. Let's keep on moving. I like this play. Woo! Costco was doing well. Bottom left, top right. Look at it now. Closing in on the slow lane. If you own this stock, you might want to think about taking some profit off the table. It is still a buy recommendation. I understand that, but look at both DPOs moving into the below the value of 0, becoming bearish. It's right there on the graph, folks. Right there on the graph. If you can't, listen, my job is to give you this information. Next one. Wow, MU. It's in the slow lane. That's all I got to say. How about if you took your profits off the table when it closed in the middle lane? You think you would be a happier individual than riding it all the way down here? Think about that. Nail has a sell recommendation. You know why? Because Nail had been beaten up. Let's go look at Nail again. Does not, well, hold on. Let's go to 3-month graph. It does not have a sell recommendation. It now, with its most recent move, has a buy recommendation, U12. It's got a buy recommendation, and it's in the fast lane, and the volume is there. So no, it is not in a sell recommendation, but it has been for a long time. How about VectorVest recommendations going from buy to hold to sell? Look at that, from a sell to now a buy in the fast lane with good volume. There you go. Thank you, Amir. All right, let's keep going. We got a few more stocks to look at. Next one. Wow, ADX, bottom left, top right, fast lane, boom. Gotta love it. This is the beauty. And now, relative value at 1. This is a closed-end mutual fund. Cooey, you still there? Something just happened. It is a closed-end mutual fund.
Yes, I hear.
Okay, yep. So the relative value and relative safeties will both be at 1. But look at that. Is it an uptrend? RT is at 1.34. All right, so yeah, I like that. When I look at ETFs, I can't look at relative value and relative safety, but I do look at relative timing, and bam! What about screw? Is there such thing as screw? Oh man, are you trolling me? No, federal screw. Oops, are you trolling me? You might be trolling me. I'm mad at you now, Walter. All right, sorry, there was one with a sell, but it was in the fast lane. Now, you know something? If it's got a sell, but in the fast lane, that means that it's on the rise. Now, would that be a more aggressive play? Absolutely. It would be more of an aggressive play, but you know something? How about being able to ride a sell recommendation to a hold recommendation to a buy recommendation? Utilizing this layout gives you that ability. You got that, U12? All right, few more stocks. LYV, Live Nation, was in the fast lane. Right now, I'd be looking at taking some of that profit off the table if it closes in the middle lane. Notice that over the last 3 months, it's pretty much moved sideways. Did it give you some opportunities to make money? Absolutely. So, folks, again, for any stocks that we do not cover for you today, we're still going to let you get an opportunity to get this kind of analysis. Go to www.vectorvest.com/YTFSA. It's scrolling across on your screen right now. Walter says was joking. See, man, now I'm mad at you. Just a little bit, Walter. All right. TMF, the 20-year. Am I ready? The inverted curve, am I ready to get into TMF? Not quite yet. Not until it gets into the fast lane. Where's the relative value, relative safety? Is it in an uptrend? It is. Look at that RT. On TMF, it is in an uptrend, but I'd like more confirmation with it being in the fast lane. All right, a couple of more stocks. Woo! After the split on Chipotle, man, oh man, it hasn't been pretty, has it? It sure has not. I'm not a fan of it right now. Not only that, it's in the slow lane. But you know, before when it was like a $17,000 billion stock, it was rocking and rolling. Not so much right now. Again, this is the information that you need to save yourselves from taking big losses. Riot, crypto's on the rise again. Look at the rising volume, rising DPOs in the fast lane. Today, trading right at session highs. I like the play. Dan, thank you so much. Type of 1 in the room. Type of 1. Now, Dan did not have to give a super chat today because I'm looking at all your stocks. But type of 1 in the room. Type of 1 in the room to thank David for giving a super chat. Now, David, right now, you got to give me a stock. David, you got to give me a stock. I'm going to go straight to it right here, right now. All right. So, David, give me a stock that you want to look at. I love that. That is just letting us know that he appreciates what we're doing right here, right now. No ulterior motive, no talking head, no pushing the stocks, none of that stuff. And we got a super chat just for saying, hey, thank you for being here. David, thank you so much. BRKB, I got that in the list. You didn't have to you got to give me another stock, David. Because BRKB is in the list. So give me another stock. All right. Let's go to Ford. Wow, Ford is kicking it right now in the fast lane. How about by utilizing this, knowing when it got into the fast lane, the stock's price was trading at $12.54. Right now it's at $14.32. This is why I love this layout, especially in trying to, now, relative value below 1, relative safety below 1. This is more of a speculative play, but looking at the layout to get you in at the right time, and it's a hold recommendation. So you say to yourself, well, I don't like it because it doesn't have fundamentals, then you stay away from the stock. All right, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you know that this layout can help you to put you in this stock at the right time, by all means, jump on it. Maybe you put a little less money into it because it's more of a speculative play. It's more of a speculative play. All right, so just think about that. David, still, give me another stock. Give me another stock, David. All right, next one, Lucid, EV space. Interesting, news-driven, big move on this day, which is 7/12. Retraced back towards the means, but still rocking. Bottom left, top right, fast lane. I like the play, just be careful with the play. I like the play, just be careful with the play. All right, couple of more stocks still. Woo! Nuclear energy, I'm big on. I do like nuclear energy, but right now this stock may not be the best play for you, that it's in the middle lane. Did it give you some opportunity to make money? Absolutely, but right now trading in the middle lane. Last stock, interesting, utility gas, NFE. Moving from the slow lane, trying to get into the fast lane. Today's candle showed that it did get into the fast lane, but pulled back a little bit. I would wait for more confirmation to see it close in the fast lane. David says Chevron. So I'm going to get that for you right now. CVX. You want Chevron? You got it, Dave. Again, thank you for the super chat. Put this on a 3-month graph. Petroleum. So, David, yesterday it closed in the fast lane, but what else do I see? Big wicks at the top of the candle. That shows me a lot of selling pressure, and I got followed through today. But it did. Wow, Jeff just gave me a super chat. Woo! Gotta love it. Type the ones in the room. I love VV Nation. Type the ones in the room. Thank you very much for that, Jeff. Man, the energy is here. The energy is here. If you haven't hit the like button already, make sure you hit it. This is what we do here on this channel. This is what we do here on this channel. Thank you for that, Jeff. Jeff gave me a stock, IWM. So CVX, David, be careful with it. Not in the fast lane. The volume is there, but not in the fast lane. I'm just going to wait for it to be in the fast lane. Pinch and expansion of Bollinger Bands is very important. Gordon, absolutely right. Stephanie says SLB instead of CVX. Let's go look at SLB. Schlumberger? Is that what that is? Schlumberger. So Stephanie is saying maybe Schlumberger better than, and you might be right. So now, David, I like the Chevron play, just not right now. If I'm looking for another play in the space, VV Nation, Stephanie just gave me one. I like that a little better. David, does that make sense? And I love being able to watch and look to go through the list of these stocks and maybe come up with an alternative. And that is a better alternative right here. All right, that is a better alternative right there. Jeff gives me IWM. Let's go look at that real quick. Straight up. Let's go down in my list. Wow, IWM, the Russell 2000. The hottest indice right now. Stocks are rotating out of the tech AI space and into the Russell 2000, and it shows it right here. Now, watch, Jeff, that the IWM is piercing the outer band. Normally, when that happens, the stock will tend to regress back to the mean pretty quickly. But right now, look at the volume. Everything is there. There's the pinch. There's the break. Love it. Gotta love it. All right, David says, yes, have made money from CVX, but I'm thinking, David, how about we just gave you another alternative to keep your eyes on? SLB. SLB. All right, there's your stocks. That was the first tranche of stocks. Thank you so much for the super chats. That was the first. So now you can see whoever gave me a stock, where it fits in the channel, where it fits in the list based on VST. You know what stocks may be your problem children based on that VST. And we looked at a couple of alternatives. All right, Now, with that being said, I got another generic portfolio to look at. Stocks that are some of our top VST stocks. Let's go look at those real quick. NVIDIA, CLS, CRUS, Harmony Gold. Somebody put Harmony Gold in there. That was Arunas. Put Harmony Gold. It's in my list as stocks that are top VST stocks in the database right now. This is a great list of stocks to take a look at. Let's go graph these. So now, just based off of the top stocks in the market, NVIDIA, hottest stock on the planet right now. You notice that it's pulled back from this high, but it never hit the slow lane. I don't think that the AI hotness is gone yet. Not at all. Not at all. I think this is a healthy retreat. A lot of people have made a lot of money. NVIDIA is going to have its time again. Do I want to tell you to get into it now? Probably not yet. Adam, I'm going to give you another shot at stocks in a second. CLS, beautiful play. CRUS, beautiful play. Harmony Gold, I like the play. Watch the big bar today. Very little wick at the top. I like that on good volume. I like the play. I like the play. And these are stocks that a lot of people are investing in. ADMA, good googly muggly. You got to just look at that and go, ooh wee. Can I get an ooh-wee in the room for this? Can I get an ooh-wee in the room for ADMA? Ooh wee. Bottom left, top right, fast lane, boom. Love that play. I need to see some ooh-wees in the room. That's an excellent play. And now look at the relative values at 1.5, 1.5, relative safety below 1. This is more of an aggressive play. Positive earnings growth, positive sales growth. I like this play. Is it a good time to buy NVIDIA based on what I just showed you, Manju? No, not yet. Not a good time to put more money behind NVIDIA. Wait for the stock to come to you. MTI approaching 1.5, 1.6 range. That's for the market overall, Bill. That's for the market overall. And this is why you need to have stops in place. I can look at the star search to help me get idea when to get out, but everybody should have some semblance of stops in place to get you out of stocks. Glenn told about ADMA at 6 to 7. Ooh, there you go. Listen, this is why I say to all of the brand new people that are here, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. We put you on to stocks before they move left and right. Ask Jeff. Ask a lot. All right, let me, for all my new people that are here, VV Nation, how many people in here have made good money off of the stocks that we do on the channel? Just type a 1 in the room. How many of anybody in VV Nation, how many of you, not just money, how many of you have made good money with the stocks that we put on this channel? Type a 1 in the room. New people, take a look at the chat. That's all I got to say. New people, not just made money, I'll repeat it again, but made good money on the stocks that we talk about in this channel every single day. Watch the chat, new people. Watch the chat. This is what we do, folks. This is what we do. I'm going to go to the next stock on the list. Why? Watch the chat go. I love this. I love VV Nation showing up and showing out, baby. Woo! I'm loving this. CLS. Did we just not look at that? We did. So Harmony, ADMA, IESC, currently in the fast lane, took a big hit. How about getting out of the stock back when it went into the middle lane rather than riding it all the way down? And wait for the next opportunity to get into the fast lane. That's the beautiful thing about looking at this star search. STRL, currently in the fast lane. Buying pressure, big wick at the top, but this could be a reversal pattern called a hanging man. Just keep your eyes on it. I do like the rising volume as the stock has moved from the slow lane into the fast lane. Next one, FTAI, beautiful looking equity curve, pulled back recently. Could it be getting back into an opportunity to give you an opportunity to make money again? I like that it's getting back into the fast lane. I wouldn't buy it yet. I'd keep my eye on it, wait for more confirmation. I will not buy or sell any stock without you guys. Thank you, Manju. Sarah says, you are the man, Glenn. Nope, I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy who loves doing this stuff for you guys. That's all I am. I am just a guy. It's all about VectorVest, and I am just a representative here to help you guys make money and to try to do it consistently. Next one, SMCI. I know Amir is here. Man, this has just been a tough stock. A lot of sideways move. There's the channel. Look at that right in the middle lane right now. I'm not a fan of SMCI right now. VectorVest, Glenn firing on 3 Cafe Bustelos. I had a lot of Cafe Bustelos in here. Woo-wee. I had a lot of Rafat. I got you. LNTH, big move on LNTH. Currently still in the fast lane. Be careful though. Watch the volume. The conviction behind the move. The conviction behind the move is falling. Just be careful with LNTH. Don't be afraid to take some of that off the table. All right. Close that. These were, again, some of our top VST stocks and giving you some more fish to take a look at. Now I'm going to go to customer picks 2. Rafat, what was Iris? So I'm going to take some more stocks right now. Iris, IRIS, comma, Iris can't be found. We don't have it. IRIS. You might mean Irene, IREN, because I don't have Iris. There you go. All right, there it is, IREN. Linda says, you're our guy. Linda, I'm just a guy. Did Glenn take all of your Celsius? No, I can't drink Celsius. I got heart issues. I drink some of that power, some of that stuff, my heart's gonna blow up. I can't do that. SLB, we already looked at SLB. I want new stocks. BTG, comma TWO, comma CRBU, comma SAID. Nope, I don't have that. GBTC is already in there. HEPS we already looked at. TWST, comma CVS, comma First Solar, comma MGRX, comma Caterpillar, comma MHO, comma New, comma CXDO, comma SAIA, comma Irene. Hello, Irene. I got Irene in here. I already got Irene in there. AOSL, comma HUT, another stock for crypto. AX, American Express. No, Axos Finance. Okay, I got you. IBIT, comma TWST. I already got it in there. HIMS. Who put HIMS in there? Joe did. Okay. Comma Railtown. I don't know. Do I have Railtown? No, I do not. CELH, Celsius. There you go, Walter. MS, comma CLS, comma Novavax, comma TDW, comma MGRX, it went 20 and then back, and Ulta, ULTA. Any more? VIK, is that Viking? Viking Holdings, comma GOOGL, comma ADMA looks like a breakout, that VT. I'm a big fan of ADMA. HEPS we already did. HEPS we already looked at. Going once, going twice, 3 times sold. All right, next list. Here's our customer picks 2. Next list. Here we go. Remember, if we didn't get to look at your stock, go to www.vectorvest.com/YTFSA. It is the link that's coming across on your screen right now. You can get a free stock analysis. Right now, though, I think I've looked at just about everybody's stock. I don't think I left anybody out yet. All right. If you like what you see as well and you'd like to take a 30-day trial to this software for $9.95, go to www.vectorvest.com/YT. All right. You can take out a 30-day trial to the VectorVest software for $9.95. That's 2 gifts for you right there. Well, you got to pay for the second one, but the first one, the free stock analysis, is all about giving you an opportunity to see what you want to see. Notice that just about all of these stocks have VSTs above 1. Whoever gave me MGRX, it's got the worst VST. Whoever gave me CLS has got the best VST. Tidewater is somewhere in the middle, but it's got a VST above 1. The first one below 1, though, is Novavax with a VST at 0.91. One stock in here is a sell. That's Celsius. All right. The rest of the stocks that you gave me were buy and holds. Let's graph them. Here we go. Right on the fly. Gotta love this. 3-month graph. Looking at Star Search. Looking at a relative value, relative safety, relative timing. Wow. CLS. Bottom left, top right, fast lane. Boom. New 3-month high. Rising volume. Gotta love it. Look at that. Gotta love it. Relative value above 1. Relative safety above 1. Stocks in an uptrend. Positive earnings growth. Positive sales growth. There's not much bad I can say about this stock. That's a good looking stock. That is a good looking stock. How do we do a super chat? Kathy, I don't know. Oh, actually, go down to the bottom. Hold on, let me move this over. See if you can see the chat. You can see the chat, right? I think it's here. I think it's here. Click on the $sign right there. $, super chat, super stickers. That's how you do a super chat. That's how you do a super chat. So can I clear that? How do I clear it? How do I get rid of that? All right, there we go. All right, so that's if you want to. Now, let me tell you something. A super chat is not a necessity. Right now, I'm looking at all your. Thank you, Devin. Thank you, Devin. Got another super chat. Folks, this is all free today, and people are still giving super chats. Type the 1 in the room for Devin. Type a 1 in the room for Devin. Devin, thank you for that. Appreciate the masterclass, sir. Devin, give me a stock. Devin, give me a stock. All right? So, Devin, as soon as you give me a stock, I'm going to pull it up right away. Again, this is all free today, but folks, brand new people in the room, this is VV Nation saying they appreciate us doing these live sessions. And don't forget, hit the like button if you're, hit the like button. Kentra said, not mine. All right, hold on. I'm going to see. Kentria, we're going to see. Kentria, what was your stock? How about we do that? Kentria, what was your stock? All right, type that in right now. Kentria, what was your stock? All right, I think that we've done a good job putting up everybody. I've been going down the list, putting everybody's stock up there. Kentria, I'm giving you an opportunity to get your stock in here, right now. We still got about 15 minutes left. All right, we still got about 15 minutes left. Devin, already on there. NU, thank you, Devin. I got you. All right. Make sure Glenn doesn't take all the super chat money. I don't take none of that money. I don't get none of that money. That's for the channel, not for me. Kentria, I need your stock. I need your stock, please, so I can get it up there. I don't want nobody to think that I'm shunning them. I want to get everybody stock today, folks. This is what it's all about. Again, it's all about you. Kentria, once you give me your stock, I'll take a look at it. All right, how about that? Once you give me your stock, I'll take a look at it. Let's graph them all. And SoFi, somebody just put up SoFi. I'm going to start it, but you guys got to put them in when I ask you to put them in. I'll go put in SoFi, SFM. I think that's already in the list. Could you review CHGG, LNT, SFM? Man, my fingers. SFM, CHGG, LNTH. All right. Let's go back to the stocks that I just got back first. All right. Let's go put these on a 3-month view. Devin, we already looked at that. Devin wants NU. I think it's the third stock. Wow. Axios. Love that. Look at that. I'd like to see more volume, though, but there's the pinch. There's the breakout. Good. Googly muggly. Let's go put this on a 6-month graph, though. I want you to keep in mind that it is at a higher level of resistance, even on a 6-month graph. Be careful with that. Be careful. That's a big move up today. Very little wick at the top. That's a good thing. Just be careful. It is at a 6-month high. It is at a 6-month high. Kathy said, "Isn't earnings coming up on which stock?" We do that on the live streams. We do look at stocks with earnings come up. I have a specific graph that I look at. I have a specific graph that I look at specifically for stocks with earnings. Make sure you tune into our live streams. All right, next one, MHO, another home builder. Up in the fast lane. Watch the volume, though. I'm also looking at relative value, relative safety. Both are good. Up, moving in up. Positive earnings growth, positive sales growth. I like the play. All right, next one. NU. There you go, Devin. Bottom left, top right, fast lane. Boom. Watch the wick, though, today, Devin. I do see a little bit of give back, but you're solidly in the fast lane. I like the play until it goes into the middle lane. Rock and roll. Jeff says Glenn is firing on all cylinders. I get pumped up for this, man. I want to let our new people know what we're all about. So I'm all about it. I'm all about it today. Ooh, I'm on one. Google. I love the move. Bottom left, top right, in the middle lane. Would you rather take your profits here or ride it further down? All right, this is another time when you let the stock come to you. Right now, it's in the middle lane. I'm not feeling it just quite right now. Glenn, which cybersecurity stock is a better buy? CrowdStrike, I like a lot. CrowdStrike and Zscaler. CrowdStrike and Zscaler are my 2 favorite cybersecurity stocks. All right, let's go to the next stock. Wow, AOSL, bottom left, top right, fast lane. Bam. New high. Little bit of indecision today, but solidly in the fast lane on rising volume. Like the play. Look at relative value, relative safety, both below 1. More of a speculative play. It's in the semiconductor space. More of a speculative play, but it is in an uptrend. RT above 1. Negative earnings growth. Now, as I look at this, I play the technicals on this. If I'm looking at this long term, I got to second guess it. I'm not going to say second guess it. I have in the back of my head, knowing that earnings growth, the earnings is positive, but the growth is dwindling. I'd keep that in the back of my mind. All right. Let's go to the next one. Ooh, I like the pinch and the breakout. Oh, I like this. Now, relative value above 1, relative safety above 1. It's not in an upturn yet. RT is still below 1, but I like the setup. Now, with RT not being above 1, I maybe put a little bit less money into the trade. But I like the pinch on the bands. I like the breakout in the fast lane. I probably put a little less money behind it. It just got to be a buy. I'd really like to see RT get above 1. Positive earnings growth, positive sales growth. I like the play. Let the stock come to you. I'd start off with a smaller portion. HIMS, GLP-1, big thing right now. Again, looking at the graph, hindsight, would you have rather gotten out here or rode this down? Now, guess what? It's coming back. It is definitely coming back, but I'd rather you take profit when you can and wait for the stock to come back to you before you get back into it. All right, before you get back into it. What's up, Glenn, Joey Koo, and Vivian? High energy. All right, let's go to the next one. I'd wait on this one. Wow, hut. Crypto, moving, fast lane. Bottom left, top right, fast lane, boom. All right, it did pull back here. That would have been a good opportunity to take some off the table and take that profit. And then very quickly it got back in. I like the play as it's sitting up right now. TDW, another petroleum stock. So it wasn't Chevron that we liked. It was Schlumberger. And now maybe Tidewater I do like. I do like that it's in the fast lane. I'd like to see more volume behind it, but it is solidly in the fast lane. That's another one for you, David. Outside of Chevron, might be TDW. Wow, Caterpillar. Ooh, good. Well, building of houses. This all goes with the housing, right? Watch that the outer bands have been poked through. It's probably going to come back down very quickly, back to the means. Just make sure if you're going to stay in it, the volume is there. Make sure if you're going to stay in it, make sure it's in the fast lane. Relative value above 1, relative safety above 1. RT is not there. Remember, this has been beaten down. I like the move. Lesser money right now until RT gets above 1. Positive earnings growth. No sales growth. A lot of volume though. I do like the move. Less money. Watch the possible pullback in the stock's price. Next one. First Solar. No. Bill says, Glenn, great session concept. Please keep doing these. Well, as long as my upper management sees these kinds of comments, I think that we will. I don't like First Solar. Just looking at the graph, I can draw a trend line. There's the trend line. It is now above the downtrend, but moving sideways. I'm not a fan of First Solar just quite right yet. Relative value, relative safety, both. The stock is fundamentally sound. But is it doing what I wanted to do, which is go up in price? The answer to that is no. The RT tells me that. RT is below 1. So, yes, you can find fundamentally sound stocks, but you also want to make sure that they're doing what you want them to do, which is go up in price, and First Solar is not. Wow, TWST, Twist Bio, bottom left, somebody said that Tom Lee said the bios are going, have an opportunity to go up. I can't say no to that. They are. Bottom left, top right, fast lane, boom. New 3-month high, very little wick at the top. Trading at session highs. Gotta love it. All right, next one. CXDO. Nice move. What did I tell you about stocks that break through the upper range of the Bollinger Bands? They tend to retreat quickly. This is starting to do that. Look at the big selling pressure on the top wick of this candle, and it's red. Fundamentally, it's got good upside potential. Safety is below 1. It is in an uptrend, but I'd keep my eye. If I own this, it's still in the fast lane, but it's going to have a propensity to pull back into the means a little quicker. So just keep that in mind. Celsius, no. Fundamentally sound, relative value, relative safety. It's not in an uptrend. RT is below 1. That's key right there. That's key. Worth it right there. All right. I'm happy to see we have Tuesdays now. That's not, it may or may not be every Tuesday. We'll see. We'll see. Let's go to the next one. Wow. Oh, did we look at TWO? I thought we did. Morgan Stanley. Gotta love it. On good volume. Fast lane. Big wick at the top. Watch it, but still in the fast lane. I'm okay with that. Irene, another crypto stock, doesn't look as good as some of the other crypto stocks that were in the list. This one's in the middle lane. It actually went down into the slow lane, came back up, went in the middle lane, not close to the fast lane yet. I'd wait on that one. I'd probably find another one. Here's a BTG. A gold stock in the fast lane nicely. Volume is pretty good. Both DPOs are rising. Relative values, relative safeties, both below 1. More of a speculative play. Earnings per share is positive. Earnings growth is positive. Sales growth, though, on the other hand, is not. It's a little negative. I like the play. It's a cheap play. I'd put a little smaller investment into it. Alta. Remember when Alta was hot? Remember when Alta and ELF were both hot? Right now, that's not the case. Relative value, relative safety. Relative safety is just at 1. It's got good upside potential, but look at RT. I love the indicator RT really lets you know when you look at a stock if it's in an uptrend or not. If it's in an uptrend or not. Glenn, who do we call to request more of these sessions? You know, I think the powers to be, some of them are either looking at it right now or will look at it. I'm thinking the right people are taking note to the comments. If you guys, I'll ask a question, right? And now they can go and watch in the video, watch it. How many of you want to see this continue? How many of you want to see the power hour continue? Just type the word me. How many of you want to see the power hour continue? Type the word me in the room. And again, the right people who need to see this will. So I'm putting it out there so they can clearly see. IBIT. What I don't like about IBIT is it's all over the place. This is more of a riskier play. More volatile and risky. Be careful with this. Currently, it is in the fast lane, but when I can look at the graph, remember the graph, a picture is worth 1,000 words. I'm not warm and fuzzy about this. I am not warm and fuzzy about this. Jeff says, hey, VectorVest leadership, rock on. There you go. I'm loving this. And again, the right people who need to see this will. The right people who need to see this will. All right. And there we go. Thank you for that, Koo. Koo put up a survey. If you want to see more of these, answer in the survey. All right. Let's keep on going. We're almost done. Viking, look at that. Bottom left, top right. Watch the falling volume. That really is a bearish divergence. Be careful with this. Currently, it is in the fast lane. If you're in it, leave it alone. Leave it alone. But I want you to see the bearish divergence between volume and the stock price. Hey, Glenn, enjoying the power hour. Thank you. John, thank you for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Novavax. I'm liking that it's moving. I'd like to see more volume, but it is giving you an early entry right about now. All right. I'd be careful with that, though. All right. It is a bio. CVS, not feeling it. I know it's trying to move from the slow lane into the fast lane, but it ain't moving enough for me yet. Next one. Wow. CRBU, another bio. I like this. I'm writing this one down. CRBU. CRBU. It's a cheap stock. I love the move on big volume. Fundamentally not sound though. Relative value, relative safety, both below 1. RT below 1. Negative earnings. That doesn't surprise me when I look at a bio. Doesn't surprise me. A lot of bios put a lot of money up front to get these drugs through research and development. And then if they fail in the FDA, they got to eat that money. So it's a lot of times the bios do not surprise me if they've got negative earnings. All right. So they do have negative earnings, but could this be a good early move? I'm writing that down. I might have to take a look at that. Me personally, I'm thinking about I might have to take a look at that. CVS sell puts if you're trying to get into it. My neighbor did that and paid his taxes with that money. Way to go, John. Glenn, you guys can have several shows like Tasty and Schwab does. Check out those channels. We do check out those channels. We actually do check out those channels. And some stuff is going to come out of that. in the long term, I think. MGRX. Super cheap stock in the fast lane. A lot of buying pressure with the big wick at the top. I'd like to see more volume, though. This is super speculative play. Negative earnings growth. This is a super speculative play. But for 42 cents, I wouldn't be throwing a lot of money behind it. I'd throw a grand or two behind it, possibly. It all depends. If this is not your deal, though, look at the graph. The graph don't look so pretty. If this is not your deal, stay away from it. All right, couple of things I want to do. Number one, if you like what you saw, I think I hit everybody. Oh, dang it. I blew it because I was supposed to look at some other stocks. What were the other stocks I was supposed to look at? I forgot. I should have looked at. I don't remember. Even though it's a sell on CRBU. Yeah, so let's go back to CRBU. CRBU, put this on the 3-month graph. Again, it's not a sell, it's a hold. The stock has moved up enough. The stock has moved up enough that now, for the first time in over 3 months, it's got a hold. Both DPOs are positive. I'm for that. I'm for that, Joe. Joe, this could be a good early entry. All right, I will look at CSL, SFM. Would you hold Rail F? Did I not have it? RAL. I don't have Rail. Is it Rail Freight? Is it Rail? Is that what you're looking for right here? Iris? I'm hoping that that's what it is. CSL, I like. All right, CSL, I like. Glenn, you think this is a good time to show the market timing chart to get a snapshot of where we are? I can do that real quick. Remember, this was all about your stocks more so than anything else. SFM, I do like that. It's in the fast lane, new 3-month high on this CRBU again. What was the other one? Rail. No. I'm not thinking about Rail. I'm so not thinking about Rail. Not at all. Iris, I'm not feeling that. It's in the slow lane. I'm not feeling that. It's really energy. Really? Put that on the 3-month graph. No. There was some news. You sent me the news on this in Twitter, energy, but look at that. You asked me, did I think it was going to fade its gap? What answer did I give you? All right, Rail Town. Maybe I don't have it. I don't have Rail Town. Maybe that's a stock that we need to add, but I don't have Rail Town. All right. So energy, that answer, I answered your question. I thought it was going to fade the gap, and slowly but surely it is. I'm not feeling it. All right, VectorVest, cool. Please don't tell Joey that you were much faster posting the survey. I know. Listen, I'm not saying nothing bad about Joey, because as soon as I do, he's going to come back and he'll go, blah, blah, blah. He's going to, that's what he does. That's all right, but I love him to death. Let's go load up a market timing graph real quick before we go. Market's trending higher, sitting in a channel for almost the last month. The market is the market's moving higher, but it's doing so on the Russell. All right, it's doing so on the Russell. And if you want to know more about how I can use the star search to find Russell 2000 stocks, we have live streams. I talk about it on the live streams. If you haven't hit the like button already, please do. If you're brand new to the channel and you like what you saw today, hit the subscribe button. All right. Today was all about you. I love doing these sessions. No news, no forethought on all of these stocks. None of that's coming from me. Glenn, can you check NEO and Snow, please? Yeah, I'll look at that. I'm not a fan of Snow. I'm a fan of Palantir. That's my thing. But I will look at NEO and I will look at Snow. But keep in mind, these are the last two stocks I'm going to look at. You can always go to www.vectorvest.com/YTFSA to get your own stock analysis. NEO, a little bit of sideways move. I do like that it's in the fast lane, but I need it to break above this level of resistance of 496. All right, actually, it should be a little higher than that, about 501. That's what I need. And even if it breaks above that, it'll still be in the fast lane. I do like that it's in the fast lane, but the sideways move doesn't make me feel warm and fuzzy. Relative value, relative safety, this is more of a speculative play as well. No upside potential, no good safety. RT is below 1. There's a lot not going for it. It's a lot not going for it. And the last one, I said it was going to be the last one, snow. Yeah, it's in the slow lane, and it's in the middle lane. But notice that when it got in the fast lane, it didn't stay there very long. Notice when it got in the fast lane up here, it didn't get there. It didn't stay any long. It didn't stay longer. I'm currently trading Palantir. They are peers, but I want you to see something. When it gets into the fast lane, it stays there a little longer. Boom, got out. Look at that. Currently, I am trading it, and I'm still in the fast lane. It came off yesterday, a new 3-month high. So, with that being said, again, folks, I want you guys to know that what's going across your screen, www.vectorvest.com/YTFSA. You can get your own free stock analysis. Go do it. All right. I'm done. Was this good for you? I'm about ready to go have a cigarette. Was this good for you? That was probably the wrong thing to say. Sorry. But it was. I had a lot of fun. Joseph says, now I understand why investing in the U.S. is superior to Europe. Thanks a lot, Glenn, from Belgium. Thank you, guys. What did Jeff say? VectorVest, Joey. I'm slapping myself like redheaded. Why? Don't do that. Don't slap yourself like a redheaded stepchild. All right. So with that, folks, thank you so much for being here. These sessions have become really good sessions, and we're going to try to see if we can keep them going. New people, thank you for showing up. You could have been in any other YouTube channel, but you were here. All my regular VV Nation, thank you all for being here as well. So I got to go. Adios, arrivederci, ciao, au revoir, sayonara, aloha to all my peeps in Hawaii. Praying for all those who need rain and praying for all those people who are getting too much rain. Odabu, bom dia, salam, shalom, namaste, yasu. Until the next time, folks.